name of this pilot plant is Zecomix. Zecomix is an acronym and stands for Zero Emission of Carbon with Mixed Technologies. In this research infrastructure, we currently study experimentally different low-carbon process based on a very common reaction between calcium oxide and CO2. This is a very simple but important reaction because at the same time you can decarbonize flue gas or syngas, and simultaneously you can recover also the heat released during the reaction of calcium oxide and CO2, which forms calcium carbonate. The key element of Zecomix is a fluidized bed reactor named the carbonator, where this reaction between calcium oxide and CO2 happens alternatively to its reverse reaction, I mean the calcination, where calcium carbonate is decomposed back to calcium oxide and CO2. The key objective of the whole pilot plant is the implementation not only of CO2 capture processes, but also the implementation at a high technical readiness level, approximately 7, so it's relatively big. The energy storage loop composed of first steps composed of calcination, where the heat is absorbed at a relatively high temperature, approximately 800 degrees Celsius, by means of the decomposition of calcium carbonate into calcium oxide and CO2, which are stored separately in their respective storage volume, and a second phase where the heat is released instead by means of the reaction of the stored calcium oxide and the stored calcium CO2 in a fluidized bed, where the heat is released again, forming calcium carbonate at a relatively high temperature as well, approximately is 650 degrees Celsius.